There's four main documents that you need before you hire and pay a contractor. Otherwise, you could be held liable for some stuff. Now, I've been a real estate investor and a GC for 15 years. I've flipped over 300 houses and paid literally hundreds of contractors. So in this video, I'm going to show you what those four documents are and how you collect them without looking like a jackass. And also, what you should do if you've hired an unlicensed contractor, which sometimes you want to do. So let's get into those four documents that you're going to need right off the bat. Number one is you're going to need a W-9. Okay, so this is like, you probably heard that you need to send out your 1099s at the end of the year. And a 1099 is derived from a W-9. Like when you have to fill out your W-2, well, this is the contractor's version. And when I say contractor, I mean any vendor who's a third party to your company. So an employee you actually hire, you give a W-2. And anybody who's outside your organization that you're paying money to, anything over like $500, you have to have them fill out a W-9. And that way at the end of the year, or actually I think it's at the end of January, you have to send out all your 1099s to let the IRS know, hey, I paid these people money, and we're actually going to get into some tax stuff. So before you let them get on the job site and start working, you want to get the W-9. Number two is you want to get a GL policy. All right. So this is your general liability. Now I'm going to actually just go ahead and add right here, number three, which is workers' comp. And let's talk about that a little bit. All right. If you are a general contractor like I am, you need to get a general liability policy and a workers' comp policy if I'm hiring people. All right. So the general liability policy covers a lot of things, but basically it covers if I go ruin somebody's house, my insurance would pay for those things. Of course, it's insurance, so they would try to make me pay for it. But that's the reason you get GL policies. So for you as an investor who's hiring a contractor or whatever, you hiring a contractor, you want to make sure that that contractor has their GL policy, because if they don't and something like that happens, it's going to be your butt that has to pay for it.